Okay, so I didn't, I should get you guys to mute yourselves so I don't get background noise because I get distracted like a squirrel. So I didn't share with you what I was going to be talking about because I wasn't actually sure at first. I had a couple ideas floating around. I'm really excited that we're going to do 2 calls per month. I think that's going to be a really good way for us to all get together, see each other, and bounce ideas off one another without it being too much. I know we all have work. Okay, we all have crazy schedules, but at the same time, we're all a bunch of badasses, and I love that we balance life and work and Beachbody and have this sense of purpose with it all. I'm just so honored to have you guys as part of Boomerang. So I wanted to do tonight's topic on something I think has been quite fitting for me, especially in the last 2 weeks. It's how to work smarter, not harder. So I don't know if anybody knows, but I'm actually currently in Success Club 5. I just locked it in today, and I'm pushing for 10 by the end of the week. How am I doing this while starting a new teaching job and have not been home or slept in the last week? It's because I've been working smart and not hard. And what do I mean by this? I have a few points I want to go over, but the first thing I want to talk about is consistency. Like, I know I just preach this so much, but because I am consistent throughout the entire month, and this is not just me preaching, like, I do this, like, follow it, like, it's just, I'm showing you that it works, okay? Because I'm consistent throughout the entire month, because I continually invite new people, because I continually add 5 new friends every single day, and people that accept, I continually send them a new, hey, this is who I am message, and I keep building relationships every single day with new people, and say happy birthday to people, and have this system in place that I can work in pockets of my day. Because I do that, Success Club just happens. So I've stopped focusing on hitting my goal of Success Club 20, even though I have it on my little board. I can see it. Okay, those boxes are there empty right now. But I know that if I focus on the daily behaviors, I'm going to hit it as a byproduct anyways. So that's what I wanted to really get across, is that it's that consistency. It is magic. Like, it will blow your mind. You set your goal, and then you just focus on those daily tasks and work smarter, not harder, and it'll floor you. It's incredible what it can do. So I just wanted to talk about 3 different tips. I'm not going to keep you guys too long, like max half an hour. 3 different tips on how to work smarter, not harder, and some resources and stuff that I use personally that I can hopefully will help you. So the first thing I want to talk about is don't be confused with just putting in hours. Okay, so don't be confused just because you're scrolling Facebook and you have answered some messages or whatever. Don't be confused with that being productivity when you haven't sent out new invites, or you haven't done follow-ups, or checked in with your challengers, or posted on social media, or gotten your workout, or drank Shako or read PD that day, right? So you got to, like, those vitals are vital for a reason, and you got to do those business building behaviors like inviting and posting on social media and follow-ups. Like, really, those are the 3 most important, I'd say, with regards to that section. So if you're not doing business building activities, you're not growing as a business. If that's what your goal is, if you just want to be discount, that's great, absolutely. But the people on this call are not just wanting to be discount coaches, right? You guys want to build 6 figs, like we all do, and we're going to. So you got to do the work, and you got to be consistent, and you got to not fool yourself into thinking you're doing business building behaviors when you aren't. Okay, so I have a couple tips to go with this one. Use trackers. I am so huge on trackers. I posted a bunch of different ones, like too many probably, for options in our file page in the Boomerang Coach page. Just stay organized. Okay, I'm going to show you guys a little bit about what I do on here real quick. So this is my workbook, okay? Nothing fancy. I actually just do it all pen and paper. I don't use anything online at all. I was going to switch to Google Spreadsheet for my contacts, kind of halfway did. I'm going back to pen and paper because I'm an old school kind of gal. Okay, so every single day, it's going to look a little bit messy, so just bear with me, okay? Or maybe I'll write out a new one. No, I'll show you guys one that's not very busy. Okay, every single day, this is my one for today. I do this. I have 4 boxes, okay? I've got coach chat, and I have at least 5 people, 3 to 5 people that I'm talking with. I have invites. I invite at least 5 new people, or start conversations with 3 and do 3 new invites to challenge group. I just suck it up and do it, even if I feel awkward. I do 5 love notes, okay? And then I have other or Insta reach outs, okay? Like Instagram reach outs, or like this one is like, this person ordered, start her in a week. Meet this girl for coffee, talk about coaching, 2 of them, okay? And then at the bottom, I just do a to-do list. And I won't put more than 5 things on my to-do list because it's unreasonable. So I've got, okay, day 2 yoga, day 9 coach basics, do your follow-ups, post Kaylee's transformation, still on my to-do list. Go through your recently added and message the missed ones. Okay, so I just have, those are my basic to-do ones for today. And then I have on the other page an ongoing list. These are coach prospects that I've talked to by month. So I know in August, these are the coach prospects that I'm going to talk to, and this is my follow-up list for this month, okay? So you can see this, there's a method to this madness. I also have, at the back of my book, my new friend list. Every time somebody accepts my friend request, I write their name, the day they accepted, and if I message them, I also write if they're a potential coach, okay? Then I can know to go back later on and interact on their page, comment on their stuff, give them a love note, whatever, okay? And then I'll also show you last thing. I have, right here. This one is messy, so just forgive me for this one, okay? I have, it looks insane. This is my September follow-up list, and then I have also an October 1+2, okay, for October follow-ups. So I follow up per month. If somebody's like, I'm not interested this month, I'm like, great, let me write your name down for October, November. They're like, that sounds awesome. I write their name down, I write the date that I talked to them, and I write what their excuse was or why they didn't join. Okay, so for example, like new friend, interested, she's not ready to commit yet, sweet. Moving, like into it, wants to do it later. Okay, fine. Has a trainer, has a good routine, but interested in trying later in the year. Just those kind of things, right? The follow-up is so key. I think, Jess, you were the one that posted that stat page, and I love it so much because it's so true. Like 90% of people take 7 or 8 different interactions before they actually commit. Like people are just so like skeeved. They're just scared. They're scared of committing, right? So you have to keep posting consistently and keep offering it and keep building those relationships and showing them that you're not just here to make a sale, right? You are here, you are living this lifestyle, and you're here to offer something bigger and more than just yourself, right? When I think of the Boomerang movement community and how there's already like 150 or 60 people in there, and like the interactions that go on, none of those people knew each other really before we even started that, right? And now it's like growing into this beautiful thing, and I'm going to lotus hand this one, Roz, you're going to like that. Okay, it's growing into this beautiful thing that it's just natural, it's organic, and it's happening because we're all such wonderful people, and I just love being associated with you guys. Okay, so I wanted to show you my crazy list. I'll show you one other list too. I keep an ongoing one in this little yellow guy, and I promise this is organized, just doesn't look like it. Okay, and then I keep a workable names. I think I shared this also on a live video, but I keep a workable names list. People that as I'm going through my Facebook, somebody comments or likes a picture, I'm like, ooh, I should invite so-and-so. Okay, I will add them. Oh, Jenny, nice. I had a feeling you were going to join. So I'll add a workable names list. Okay, so this is I just write down people's names, and then as I go through and as I say I leave them a love note or something, I'll put the date, and then if it was a love note, I'll put the date, and if it was an invite, I'll put the date, and if I ask them to a sneak peek. Okay, so I'll just kind of keep track of that kind of thing, but the workable names list I'm really enjoying because it gives me, I don't know if you guys have ever experienced this, but I'm sure that you have because we're all doing the same job here. You wake up one day and you're like, there's no more people. There's no people left. Like, oh my God, and you just have a minor panic attack. Because then just give me a thumbs up if you've ever experienced that so far. Yeah. Okay. So I used to go through that and I was like, man, there's no people left. And then I would be like, Ray, you're an idiot. There's 7 billion people on the planet and most of them are on Facebook. You're fine. So I would just start to make this workable names list. And now I have, no matter what, no matter how busy I am in the morning, if I only have 40 minutes before school to work my business, I can look at that list, pick 5 people, go to their page, find something to compliment them on, or find something that's going on in their life, send them a quick message and say, hey, saw you got a new puppy. He's super cute. How's life going? That's it. Boom. Conversation started. Right? Okay. Now I'm just going on a tangent. Okay. So I wanted to show you guys that one. Here's a couple tips that I have with regards to this. Don't be confused on just putting in the hours and thinking you're doing business activities. So use trackers like I just showed you. Use a timer. The 30/30 app is super sweet. I don't know if anybody in here uses it, but I use it on occasion when I remember. But it looks like this, okay? And you can like change these things and make them certain specific times, and it'll start the timer for you and it'll go through those activities, okay? So I've got like walk, read, PD affirmations, 45 minutes, post in coach groups, 5 minutes, post in fit community, 5 minutes, workout, 30 minutes, shower and eat, 30 minutes, send out 5 invites to coach, okay? And you just you can switch whatever you want on there. So that 30/30 app is good. I like that one. Or I'll just set an actual timer on my phone and be like, okay, you only have 45 minutes to answer messages. You only have 10 minutes to send out new invites. Go, do it. Because I find that sending out invites, I think you guys could probably agree with me, is the one thing that we procrastinate on because for whatever reason we psych ourselves out, right? Like it's not scary. What's the worst thing that's going to happen? They're going to say no. Okay, I'll try again, or that's okay. Like, you're not going to die. You're not going to explode. You're not, just ask. Like, it's, I don't know why we do this. We psych ourselves up and then we end up not doing it. And that's the one behavior you should be doing, because it will build your business and it will move you forward. Right? Okay. And then the last thing I want to talk about on that is focus. When you are doing your power hour, if you're doing it in pockets of time throughout the day, if you're doing it in one 1 hour segment or a half an hour segment or whatever, just be focused. Okay. I actually personally have the attention span of a squirrel. So I have to, on my Facebook, I downloaded it's a Google extension called the Facebook Newsfeed Eradicator. Okay. I highly suggest you guys use it. I've been using it for months now and it has been a dream. So now my Facebook, I'm going to actually screen share this. I might screw it up, but let's try. When I press the home button now, it doesn't show me a news feed, so I can't get distracted and start scrolling. Okay, all I see is a motivational quote and a blank screen. I can just go to my groups. So I'm going to, here, share screen. Google Chrome. Okay, can you guys see this? Somebody tell me if you can see this. Yeah, just give me a thumbs up. Can you see it? No, not yet. Oh, thumbs up. Can you see? Yeah? Okay, so check it. This is one of my favorite quotes in the world. I just put it on my new profile picture. But this is all I see when I go to my homepage. I don't have a newsfeed anymore. I literally just have a motivational quote. Here's my groups. Here's my notifications. And here's the people's birthdays that I am going to go and wish every single person a happy birthday, because it, first of all, makes them feel like gold. And second of all, I get on their newsfeed then. Okay? Twofold. So I'm going to stop sharing. Oh, look at me figuring out Zoom. That's fun. Okay, so those are the ones I wanted to talk about on there. Oh, sorry, last thing I want to say about Facebook. Told you I was squirrely. I have the newsfeed eradicator on my desktop, but on my phone, that's the one where I'll go on Facebook on my phone and I'll add 5 new friends. I'll wish people a happy birthday, and I will interact with people's pages, like comment or like. I just do it on my phone. I'll give myself 15 minutes, maybe max, and I'll just go through and do it on my phone so that I know that that's done. Sweet. I've interacted on social media for the day. I've added my new friends, whatever, and then I do the rest of it on my computer. All my messages, all my new friend speeches or whatever, group stuff, like group posts, that's all on my computer. Okay, so second point. Sorry, I'm just rambling now. I hope this is helpful. I hope. I don't know. Okay, second one is Eat That Frog. If you guys haven't read that book, you got to get it. Okay, procrastination is the killer of success, and you just got to do the thing and you'll have the power, right? I just put like 6 quotes in one. But seriously, get the Eat the Frog book. Brian Tracy is the bomb. He also has another one that I really love called Be a Sales Superstar. And although the title sounds like gross, it's actually a super beneficial book, especially for us as Beachbody coaches, because we're trying to sell a lifestyle, not just product, right? So what I want to talk about with Eat That Frog is just do your most important things first, okay? The vitals are vital for a reason, okay? Get your workout in. If you find that you procrastinate your workout, just do it in the morning, okay? Like, I know Sandy, Roz, a few other people have done theirs at like 4 o'clock in the morning, which is actually gross. I don't know how you humans do that. My earliest is like 6. Like, I wake up at 5:30 and I'm like, oh, it's 6. I have to do Insanity. This is gross. But I do it because otherwise I won't have time until after school, and then I definitely won't do it, because if you guys have ever done Insanity, Roz knows and can attest to this, it's disgusting. You feel great afterwards, but God, it's disgusting. Okay, so do your important tasks. Get your workout in, Shaco, PD, invites, and follow-ups, okay? So like, do those things before you make a pretty graphic for Success Club, or do those things before you make a pretty graphic for for a new coach or a free group or whatever, right? Do the things that are gonna move your business forward first, and then if you have extra time for the fluff, okay, which is also important stuff, then do that afterwards. But definitely every single day, if you only have time for the vitals, do those, okay? Because those are the behaviors that are gonna move your business forward. And then my last point that I wanted to talk about is plan ahead. So I think a lot of people just kind of fly by the seat of their pants, and I've definitely been guilty of this too. But the more you plan and the more organized you are, the easier your life is going to be, okay? Remember how I was talking about my hitting Success Club 5 at the beginning this week, and I haven't even spent much time on Beachbody? It's because I planned ahead, and it's because I saw the bigger picture and sent out those invites prior to, okay? So I actually have, I'll show you guys again, another one of my books. I have actually 20 notebooks. So this is my September, okay? So you can see this is New Coach Basics. This is post about the health bet. Like I actually write like when to post about certain things sometimes too if they're important. Week 1 yoga and self-love group, team call here, team call here. I'm going to do a 3-day coach splits at the end of the month if you want to invite to that. Okay, and then I've got my 2 dates of posting in the diamond training group, the Sky's Limit group. If you're not in there, you should get in it. It's going to be bomb. So I plan out my months. I think I planned out as far as like January, which sounds ridiculous, but it didn't take very long. Yeah, I planned a free group for October, a 5-day sugar detox before Halloween. I planned out a 3-day refresh at the end of November, another new coach basics group, okay, a 5-day healthy baking group in December at some point. So I just like go through and plan just because it makes it so much easier for you if you like kind of see like, okay, it's September. Here's my Success Club goal. Here's my coach recruitment goal or whatever. And here I'm going to host 1 challenge group and 1 free group. And then, hey, use my sneak peeks, use my new coach trainings. Okay, there's no sense in all of us running them right now anyways. Let's get together and run them together because there's going to be time for everybody to run it. And when you're hosting your own or you have your own team and you're running it like as a full-blown leader, awesome. But at the moment, if some of you don't feel comfortable doing that and you want to like help each other out and work together, like collaboration is so key. It's not about reinventing the wheel, right? It's just about like doing those things and putting your own flavor on it. So I wanted to talk about planning ahead. There was one other thing I wanted to say. Oh yeah, I use Google Drive and Google Docs, and it is a lifesaver. Like the reason that I was able to work from Asia and like do those things from random islands in the Philippines is because I use Google Docs and Google Drive, and I use it for my scripts, my links, and my notes. So when I talk about scripts, I really don't use many scripts anymore except for when somebody says, how does your group work? I got a script for that. When they say, how do I sign up? Like, how do I get my challenge back? I have a script for that. And then I just change whatever challenge pack they're looking for. And then I have a script for changing coaches and if they want to sign up as a coach. Okay, so I have like 4 scripts. The rest of them, I used to use scripts more often, and now I just go at it and type from memory basically because you do it enough times and you'll just memorize some of the answers. Okay, but use those kind of tools, use those apps. They're free for you to use anyways, so why wouldn't you just use them in order to enhance your business activities? And my last point is just don't spend hours working on Beachbody stuff, okay? Like honestly, you don't need to spend hours working on it. You just have to spend specific, allotted, focused time and you'll be successful. You'll have no problems. So that's all I have for you guys. I just spoke so quickly. I know, I'm sorry. And I'm flushed too. I don't know why. But do you guys, I want to open it up to any like questions or anybody want to speak to anything that I just said. We got a couple minutes here. Just unmute yourself if you want to say something. Is that helpful at all? Like any of those tips, are they helpful for you guys? Yeah?
Absolutely, absolutely helpful. Appreciate the time. I appreciate the not reinventing the wheel. Like I've told Roslyn multiple times that her resources and the things that you guys have are making my life much more easier just getting started. So I appreciate all of it. So double thumbs up. Thank you.
That's beautiful though. But that's the point of it, right? Like it's not me saying like, hey, Jess, you just started, like, go figure it out. Why? You know, and that's what when I talk about how important PD is, I'm obsessed with PD because the people that I read from and hear from on my podcast and stuff, they have all gone through the same things. They have all experienced these things and learned from them already. So why wouldn't I just skip the mistake part and go to the part where they have this advice on what they learned, and then I can take their learnings, right? So same thing here. Like Janie's got resources, I've got resources, Roz has resources, and we can all collaborate and run this stuff together. And it's not about reinventing the wheel. It's about using whatever our resources from our team and just making it your own or putting your own flavor on it. So thank you. Anybody else before I wrap it up? Nada? Oh, we got 2 chats here, but I haven't seen it. Yeah, block your feed. It saves me so much time because I honestly I used to catch myself and I'd be scrolling and I was like, oh God, how much time just you're like, it's like you're coming off like a blackout drunk fest or something. You're like, how much time just passed? Like, where am I? Okay. And yes, Roz, oh my God, you're doing Insanity at 3:30 in the morning. That's disgusting. Okay. She's super bummed. Okay. Well, I love you all. And thank you so much for tuning in. We're going to have another one on, let me just look at my calendar. Another one on, somebody tell me, the 20th. So Tuesday the 20th, we'll have another one, and maybe I'll get a guest speaker to come in and speak for us on something delightful that we need to talk about. If you guys want, maybe I'll create a document in our files of our coach page, and you guys can write out specific questions or whatever, or topics for team calls that you're interested in hearing about, okay? Because I think that'd be more helpful for all of us to brainstorm that kind of stuff, because then I can come up with content. I can find people who are really good at those specific things. And oh, Steph, thanks, Carly, you too. Thanks for being on. And then we can all work together to make these calls as beneficial as possible, right? I don't want to waste your time. I want this to be benefiting you and your business. And also it's a nice time for us to see each other's faces. I don't get to see you guys like actually moving around and stuff. So it's nice. Okay, well, you guys are awesome, and I'm going to close off the call. Thank you for being amazing, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. See ya.